You usually see me playing Madden, but today, not Madden, Fortnite, but today I am playing Madden. So,
that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that in this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hurry up, guys.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
I hit him on the perfect timing.
And he's got the open man. It's Marshall on the comebacker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Play action. Now Wilson.
He's open. He's open.
And it's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play.
And then we get stuck.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
I'm going to try to hit Marshall.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
I got to sneak.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
Try to hit someone.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Square. Nice diving catch.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Let's go. Celebrate.
Brandon Marshall from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Let me go and show my age a little bit.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great.
He wants to tiptoe and stuff.
The risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Out of bounds.
Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now McKinnon. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Myron Maxwell. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, he's wide.
Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This was nasty.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Halfbacks.
Now Wilson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. They were looking for Marshall that time.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off that.
And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And Selleck here, left side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Garoppolo again. A dump down to McKenna. So he got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Garrett Selleck as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Rolling with an extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They go go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the Niners move the chains as Garoppolo hooks up with Taylor. Garoppolo now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And incomplete. Great solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last.
First down, then
I got that.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Taking a shot here for Marshall. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by a Kyle Witherspoon. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time,
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On play action, now Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. A big play, Garoppolo to Garcon. 63 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. On 1st down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Eli Harold coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On 2nd down, Wilson. And just shutting it off there. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A very solid gain of 27.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's caught right side, Dixon. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here again is McKinnon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And it's caught by Saleh. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's McKinnon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Made by K.J. Wright. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to crown the champion after this. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. McKinnon, and he is going to lose yardage here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Wilson on first down. And it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's in.
Wilson.
Complete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough.
They're needing it. Why'd I waste my time out?
Was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They wanted that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
Look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I write my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost them already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. What the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Come back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody,
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Legends and the Madden Elite.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Madden Legends and the Madden Elites. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Stuff. Sounds like it's bad. Just know that. Go be rough.
1st and 10. Here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. Now Brady. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
He's going to fire one deep. It's caught at the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with 1st downs on each play.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. He'll try and run it in with Bell. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And Brady will sneak it, and it's a touchdown. Tom Brady scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Now, if we don't let them score, that'll be good.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
That's what you get, Barry Sanders. Deion Sanders, whoever you are back there. Be sure that's Barry Sanders. And Barry Sanders has a B in the dot. So that's what you get, Deion Sanders.
Here we go now. 3-19.
It's Young on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Here's Steve Young. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was. the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3-and-out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
The Madden Elites heading back onto the field.
I want a Wildcat play. Like Wildcat? You guys don't know what that is. It's a very good play. I love it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Brady now on first down. Dancing to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
Try to hit him.
Brady now on first down. Looking downfield for Joe. Got a man that's caught inside the 10.
I hit him.
30 yards there.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
Now Bell. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Brady. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead.
Brandon, a lot of times coaches see these situations present themselves on film. But how often do they actually call it? We just saw it here. And what an end result. A huge touchdown off of a terrific call.
And his throw's going to be incomplete, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
I'm not even mad, bro.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt.
Jay
You know
Rice.
what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They set up the screen LT. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And this is why it was so tough for defenses to key in on LT. Showing off his catching ability there. He hits you every which way. 7th in all-purpose yards with nearly 5,000 yards receiving in his career.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Young. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
With it is Brown. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field.
But AP, you're getting the ball again. Julio, you might get the ball. Get open, you're getting the ball, Julio.
On 1st down, Brady.
Yeah, off him, Julio.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up holding one downfield. It gets intercepted.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Young with a give to Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run to Barry Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here we go now.
Young on 3rd down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
1st and 10. Young looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Normally, when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Young to throw on third down. And he will have a touchdown. Randy Moss, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Madden legends draw a bit closer. Now we're going to get a timeout here. And it's called by the defense as they burn their second timeout and try to come up with a plan to stop this two-point conversion. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Extra point by Anderson, up and good.
For real,
and that will shave one more off this lead.
I said, what?
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with an Oakland touchdown.
Sitting on that bench like he a big boy.
Anderson now to kick this one away.
That look like Michael Vick, though.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I can never get to the 30.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brady going to throw, being chased out left. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Brian Urlacher able to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On play action, it's Brady. And an alley, and now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and it'll be a turn.
Alright, guys. I just can't do this anymore. I'm ending my live stream. I quit. Like, there's nothing else I can do but quit. I'm out. See you guys.